Hello and welcome to iGCSE Success. And if you're new here, a big hello to you. I'm an English teacher and I post content here on YouTube to prepare students for their first language English exam. And if that's what you're looking for, you've come to the right place. So as always, be sure to check out my previous videos where I break down a number of the core skills needed to succeed with first language English. So yesterday I did a quick video giving you my 5 top tips in how to succeed with the summary question. And today it's all about the righteous effect question. So without further ado, let's get on with today's video. So let's get straight to tip number 1. Now, before you start going crazy with your highlighter, you need to read the paragraphs you are directed to very, very carefully. It's really important that you are able to understand what the overall effect is for each paragraph, and these will be different. In other words, what is the writer wanting to achieve through their writing, through their images, through their language? And it's really important you get this right, because if you get it wrong, chances are what you analyze will not be focused enough. Now let's move swiftly on to tip number 2. Now you want to highlight the 3 most powerful images in each paragraph. This may well be a metaphor, a simile, personification. Just make sure that your choices are particularly striking. You don't want to be in a position where you are simply clutching at straws. And what I mean by this is struggling to say anything meaningful. So again, make sure you choose images which will really allow you to fully explore what the writer is trying to achieve through their language. Now for my 3rd tip, I recommend that you make a number of inferences per image. Aim to write 2 to 3 comments about each image, and don't worry too much if you go slightly over the word count. And if you do manage to explore different shades of meaning, you are going to get a far higher mark than, say, just writing 1 comment about each image. Now my 4th tip is all about your writing and your organization of both paragraphs. It's important to note that whilst there are no marks allocated to writing, Cambridge do appreciate responses which are well organized, which use quotations effectively, which use appropriate discourse markers to link ideas together effectively. And please do watch my previous videos on the righteous effect question, where I break down 5 steps you should be taking in order to end up with a well-organized response. Tip number 5 is to start each paragraph with the following sentence starter: the overall effect of the language creates an image of. That's the overall effect of the language creates an image of. Cambridge fully expect students to demonstrate some sort of an overview, i.e., do you understand what the writer is trying to achieve? If you start your paragraphs with the overall effect of the language, then it's going to show Cambridge that you know what the focus of the task is. And again, be sure to check out my previous videos where I go in far more detail about the structure of your response. And that's all from me today, guys. I hope these 5 tips have been useful. I will see you again very soon, where I look at the directed writing question and give you another 5 tips to succeed with what is probably the most difficult question. Until next time, bye-bye.